Getting a late start tonight. I guess I'll wait to talk about that until we get some people in here. We will open this up. We will go to live. We will see if this is live. It is. We will open this up. We will go to the chat and pop it up. Bergamot, how are you? Have a Nice Life by Bloodhail. You got it. I'm super late tonight. Well, super late, half an hour late. That was not the plan, but I got home and realized that I needed to put gas in the car because my wife has to go to a book club tomorrow morning, and she wasn't going to get there and back with the amount of gas we had in the car. There you go. So that's what pushed me late. So I had to stop by the store. I had cat food, and then I had to wait for my stepdaughter to get home because she went out with some friends. Like, just all sorts of normal family stuff. There you go. Sebastian M, how are you? I used to call all growing up, I called my dad. I don't know, for some reason when I hit teenagerness, I would still call him Dad, but I would often call him Pops, which that was not a thing that we did in my family. Like, nobody in my family called anyone Pops. It wasn't a thing, and I thought that was very funny. I still think it's weird. Like, I think about it and I'm like, why did I ever do that? That is not where Papa Squat comes from, though. And now my baby, she calls me Papa, which can be confused with Grandpa, right? I know a number of Papas who are Grandpas, and I often am mistaken for my baby's grandfather because they think I'm too old to have a baby that's a year and a half old, which is probably true. Ooh, some Zero. I just listened to some Zero this week. I'm screwed. It came up on random on my phone as I was listening to stuff. And by the way, if you guys haven't gone to check out the playlist that I put together this month, oh goddamn, it's good. Like, it's just got some good music on it. Jane Remover, Juno. I love that Juno track with Rifa, Isaiah TG, Cemetery. 223s. I think that, yeah, 223. No, Love Spells is the topic. That must be. But that's also a good song. BLP Kosher and Young Lean. Thought that was a fun song. Sega Bodega, who I love. Alden, with the formerly Jane Remover. This is one of her dead names, artist names. I don't know if those count as dead names. Mirai, Skepta. I should be paying attention to how many songs people are sending in because I probably don't have time to do too much tonight. I'll still probably go like an hour and a half or so. I need to get up tomorrow morning and go run D&D. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. Nope, that's what I wanted. So let's check this out. We've got My Story. Eddie Murphy Golden Child Hat. Oh my god, I love that movie. Give me the knife. Somebody used that sample in a song, and I don't remember who it was. I think I even reacted to it here on the channel, and I don't remember it. Yeah, The Golden Child was such a fun movie. I still have no idea why Eddie Murphy made that movie, because it was so not typical of him to make like a fantasy modern day, just crazy song or crazy movie. Okay, hold on, people, slow down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I'm doing 2 more songs, so we're gonna do 12 songs. Oh, if you've never played D&D and you enjoy watching something like Dimension 20, you should absolutely try the game. Like, you need to find somebody to run it for you. I've actually thought about doing like running games online for people, for pay, of course, because I'm a mercenary bastard. Okay, that's it. That's the end. Joe Mama, you're it. That's 13. That's more than I wanted. But I love playing D&D, and in fact tomorrow I gotta play I gotta. This just kind of came together because I have to go out to my friend's house. He's got some of my stuff stored in his garage that I have to sell, and I have to make a list of everything there and then sell it to this company called Noble Knight Games, and I'm selling things that I never thought I would sell. I thought I would have these forever, but there you go. I'm screw. Yeah, I figured you would say it's cool to do it some other day, but I'm going to take my stepdaughter, and she has played D&D once or twice, not very much, and she thinks it's very uncool, but she kind of likes it, so maybe she'll try it. And then my friend has 2 kids, and they are very interested in playing D&D, and so I said, oh, maybe I can run something. And I haven't had time to work on anything, so I'm going to be running it off the top of my head. Completely made up. I'll probably work on something when I have time. I don't know when that's going to be. Isn't that an interesting topic? But I've been running this game since I was 12. I can run this game almost in my sleep. Run D&D almost in my sleep. Like, so easy for me. Especially, I never played D&D, love watching, and I've never watched Dimension 20. The only show that I've watched, that's not true, I've watched a couple. The only show I've watched with any sort of regularity is Critical Role. And I think what they do is quite good. And they have had a huge impact on gaming, like tabletop gaming in general. I'm curious to check out, they've got their own role-playing game coming out later this month. And there you go. Let's do it. Let's do it. I sent in some real shit today. All right. So first track was from Bergamot, who was the very first person in chat when I got in here late. And Have a Nice Life from Bloodhail. Sounds like a superhero from the 1990s. Or an anti-hero is probably what I should say. Bloodhail. Oh, the song is Bloodhail from Have a Nice Life. Interesting. I have not moved. I did some looking into how much it's going to cost to move, and it's probably going to be about $10,000. That's why I'm selling a bunch of stuff, is because I can't afford to move it. And still don't know for sure if I'm moving. I'm still looking for work here in the Seattle area. This is the time of year where a lot of the tech companies like Microsoft are hiring for contract and vendor work, which I have done in the past. I'm hoping to maybe get one of those jobs, but my lease is up at the end of June. I need to let them know if I'm staying by May 10th, so that would be a week from today. And if I don't let them know by then the rent goes up. And the longer I wait, the more the rent goes up. So I don't know. I think I'm just absolutely screwed. But there you go. Maybe I'm moving back to Wisconsin. Maybe I'm not. I thought we had made a decision, but it's so stressful. I don't even want to think about it. Have a Nice Life is the brainchild of Dan Barrett and Tim Makuga. I have no idea if that's pronounced correctly. A mixture of post-punk, shoegaze, black metal, and more. Their music has been recognized as being dark and unique. They released their first studio album in 2008, Death Consciousness, and followed it up in 2014 with The Unnatural World. Their third album, Sea of Worry, was released in 2019. Oh, wow. Wow. 3 albums in 11 years. That's not a lot. Have a Nice Life, produced by Giles Corey. This is off of the first album, or from the time period of the first album, 2008. What is this note even before the lyrics? This is a different format than I'm used to. That's weird. So this says, this song describes the human capacity for indifference and is word for word occasionally the reference to one of Antiochus's lectures in the booklet that came with the album. The song is also a description of the hunter, also mentioned in the booklet, and in a later song in the album, carelessly letting loose a flurry of arrows to kill God. Huh. Second song on the album, out of 13. It is listed as rock, slowcore, gothic rock, alternative rock, dark wave, post-punk, shoegaze. All right, sounds interesting. Sounds very interesting. Um, haven't moved. Okay, that's what I was just talking about. Selling things. Yeah, it sucks. These are like sets. I used to be the game designer for a game called HeroClix. We made little plastic miniatures that were like an inch and a half tall, and I have all sorts of these figurines that are sets of the sets that I worked on, and I really one day wanted to have a place to actually display them, and like it was a great. I loved working on that game, and now I'm just gonna sell them all for like $50 a pop, and it sucks. Um, Luca Kelly Nielsen. Well, I'm alive. Holy cow! Oh, well, I'm live, not while I'm alive. Yeah, I understand now. I am glad you enjoy my videos. I am glad anybody enjoys my videos. I honestly have kind of done the same thing since I started this, which is to just give my honest impression of a song and not be a dick about it. Like, I really do want to find something that I think is interesting in every song. I know a lot of people are like, no, you should be more critical, more whatever. That's not what I'm trying to do. And the longer I live, the less critical I want to be about somebody's creative output. Um, I'm actually listening to a book right now. I'll talk about it later. Listening to a book right now called On Human Bondage. Is that what it is? And it's not dirty, like you might think, you sicko. Of Human Bondage by William Somerset Maugham. And Maugham is just a great word. Maugham. And it is very much about this guy's journey through life. It starts with him as a kid. He's got a club foot. His parents die. Like, it's terrible, right? Goes to his aunt and uncle. They're really kind of not super giving, and particularly dislikes his uncle. His aunt is actually pretty decent. But he goes on this journey, and he ends up tries to be a chartered accountant. Then he decides to be an artist, a painter, and that's where I am in the book. He went there, and he decides he doesn't want to be a painter if he can't be more than a second-rate painter, like a second-rate artist. And I thought that was very interesting. And I totally understand it, right? Like, if you're going to be good at something, you want to be good at it. And it's a good book. It's about what we talk about here on the channel a lot, and they just talked about this whole section about him being an artist and how he just sort of copies people, like copies their style. He finds people that he really likes, and he's like, oh, I really like them, I'm going to paint like them. And I just couldn't help thinking about what a lot of the music that I react to here, and how people naturally have this thing where they will not necessarily copy, but they are influenced by what they hear to create music like what they like, similar to what they like in music. And it's not unique. It's not them. It's what they like. And you will always get farther by trying to be unique and trying to do something different. And that's what he was kind of talking about in this section of the book, like the people who are the most remarkable. The time period of this is like back in the 1800s, and so he's talking about Monet and Manet and a whole bunch of other people. And he talks about Monet, and when Monet came about and was painted in that very impressionistic style, it revolutionized, created an entire movement in art. And it was just initially this one guy painting in a way that nobody had seen before. And that's what you want to do with music. Like, that's what you want to do with any art, is do it in a way that people go, holy crap, what is this? This is a new way of seeing the world. And I just thought it was very interesting. I did not expect to see anything in this book that was that interesting, or that spoke to me as somebody who does music reactions and like have something to talk about. Anyway, let's see. Selling we have. I was gonna send in all R&B like last time, but I was like, nah. I feel like rap today. I thought the R&B was good too, so that's cool. My brother was just telling my dad about Have a Nice Life. That's cool. I've not heard of these guys, I don't think. Destroy Lonely Undercover, the J. I probably won't get to that tonight, but I would love to do some more Destroy Lonely. Let's see. Oh, yep, you're right, Baby Yoshi. I should pin no more. Whoa. No more paid reactions tonight. All done. There. Darkwood. In my opinion, there is no bad music because there is a different vision and creativity behind every art. I absolutely agree. So I see thinking critically pointless because the taste of art depends on the person, not general logic. That is absolutely true. There are... it's all subjective, right? Somebody could love something, somebody can hate something. I'm not a big fan of country music. I work with people who are... My nephews are huge country music fans. I actively dislike it. And I have my reasons for it. But people can still like it. I mean, I have no problem with that. Like, it's not for me, but if it speaks to you, it speaks to you. And I think we get into this mindset of having to judge, like proclaim something as good or bad, and that's not how it works. It means if something is not technically well made, then that's just a matter of, you know, learning more about it. But even out of something that's not technically well made can come really incredibly cool sounding stuff. And I would point back to something like really vocalists are what I think of. Somebody like the lead singer of Violent Femmes. I think he has a terrible voice, but it so works for his music. It absolutely works. And there are other people, like sometimes things sound good just because they sound good. Laserdisc 700, I could make an argument for it doesn't sound good, but it ends up sounding good because of the way he puts everything together, and sort of the non-professionalism of it becomes the charm of it. Now people are going to be like, how dare you say anything bad about Laserdisc? But that's kind of what, like, his sound is very rough, like not polished. That's what I mean to say is not polished. All right. There is absolutely country I enjoy. 100% there is country music that I enjoy. It tends to be older country music. It almost is universally older country music that has elements of rock, folk, country, bluegrass, like any number of those. R&B, not R&B, blues. I love old country music that you can hear how rock music grew out of it. You can hear how folk music grew out of it. I love that stuff because they don't make a lot of country music like that anymore, because country music has figured out this is how we need to sound, and it's like one specific branch of country music, and that's what's most popular these days. And I say that as somebody who doesn't listen to modern country music because it turned me off so long ago. So there could be really incredibly good stuff out there that has all of those influences still in them. Like old Johnny Cash, just fantastic, just absolutely fantastic. There you go. So yes, there is some stuff that I really like. Let's go. 12th. I actually only got started. Oh yeah, I guess 20 minutes ago. So. Let's get going. Let's listen to some music. This is Bloodhail from Have a Nice Day. Oh, I like that already. Have a nice day. Have a nice life. Jesus, I'm a moron. Yeah, I like the way this sounds. Sorry, I'm laughing because you guys are now just seeing the "Have a nice day" slip up that I said, and you're commenting on it. And yeah, I'm stupid. So I'm getting the sense from the little bit I read about the annotation at the start of this song and then some of the comments here on the lyrics that this maybe is a little bit of a concept album and that this is a song written from the perspective of this hunter character. So we're missing a lot of context for the lyrics themselves. I do really like the way this song sounds. It's very much in the style of the stuff that I listened to when I was a teenager and in my 20s, like alt rock, progressive rock, college radio sort of stuff. I think it's good. I do feel like this song drags a little bit. I mean, we're halfway through it, but that it really, I want there to be more energy to it, even though that's not what this song is about. Hey Cam. Hello to John from Switzerland. Reminds me a little bit, maybe it's the way the bass is used, of the Pixies to some extent. Yeah, this sounds like a song that you really need to listen to the whole album and actually have this little booklet that must have been included with it. Very strongly a concept thing, right? It did sound good. Like I said, it sounds like something I would have listened to in same style of music that I listened to in like the 80s and 90s, like for sure. Laid. If you only knew. No, if you knew. I'm just adding words all over the place, making shit up. Hey, Cam, good to see you again. Who else? Yo, SBF Audio, ATAG313, Luke, yo. Schlurp, you have a nice day too. Yeah, okay, alright. Let's go, Sebastian. Great song to chain smoke cigarettes too. I can't agree with that. I don't like smoking. Let's see here. Oh, I had such a funny week this week. I worked with a young lady. Oh, LADÉ. Maybe it's LADÉ? If you only knew, official music video. Yep, that looks like... I assume it's not lady, right? LADÉ seems to make more sense. Produced by Lint. Oh, no lyrics listed for this. If this is the same... Yep, rap. Okay, this looks like a rap track. But she was all nervous. She is... Oh, she told me how to pronounce this word. Samoan. I'm sure I'm getting that slightly wrong, but Samoan, not Samoan. And super nice. Like, we have really good conversations. She's really nice. She's 24, and she had a crush on somebody at work. So she was nervous about asking them out, and I was like, just do it. And it was pretty cool. Now, if anybody I work with watches this, they're going to be like, I know exactly who you're talking about because we don't have that many Samoan people who work there. Let's check this out. This came out 3 months ago. No lyrics. That's fine. Yep, January 25th of 2025. Let's check it out. LADÉ. Who sent this in? Because this doesn't seem like a I'm Screw track. Jed F. Yep, Jed, you have sent stuff before. Okay, so I am interested in this. And, The Worst in Us, how are you? I'm glad you could stop by. Glad you could catch this. I started not long ago, and we've only listened to one song, so you haven't missed much except for me jawing about a bunch of crap. Wow, like right off the bat, I think his voice sounds and style sounds like Laserdisc, like very, very much. Tell me I'm wrong.
When I die in my bed, I just hope I got bands. These niggas don't like me, ain't shaking your hand. Had to leave her alone, she stay in my head. She blowing my phone, asking me where we stand. I ain't seen your face, I ain't letting you in. Posted up outside, bitch, I stay with the man. Got a stick on me and it's keeping you in. I ain't care about school, bitch, I have me in play. What a crib in the hills, mama said you would stop. Bad bitch walk up, say I know who you are. If I ever get robbed, you not going far. See a pic of your face and me up to the law. I fuck with you, baby, you got so much love. Just waiting for days that I go on a tour. I was outside, boy, you was still on the porch. Niggas envy as fuck, so I keep me a torch. Old bitch did me best for me right in my heart. I'm in New York, one lit, but you know that's my heart. I ain't stressed to make it, I know I make art. How they cut me sometimes, niggas going too far. Gotta stay out the mist, I can't fuck with no bride. These niggas, they talking crazy, yeah, they are. You wanna be hard, so motherfucking bad. That shit so savage, that shit a facade. Fucking your head like you hit a whip. I stay on the stone.
Why is this guy in front showing us like a bunch of playing cards and then showing us the food in a styrofoam container? I just keep getting distracted by what he's doing.
Oh, you know that I'm whipping. I lost my dog, that shit got me tripping. You said that your bitch, nigga, I'm still here. I said we gon' make it, what part did you get? If you can't get it, then bitch just kick. I see that chance and I'm gon' risk. It was times I was down, y'all niggas don't get it. My niggas run around, that big body cool. If you talking about life, that nigga so full. I was still in my head, I ain't know what to do. Leave that bitch in the past, cause I'm tired of you. Boy, you know you my brother, I'll run for you. If a nigga act up, then I'm sliding for you. If I'm ever fucked up, then I'm calling for you. I just hope you pick up how I do it for you.
Yeah, it is a very good beat. Like, I'm sitting here thinking the same thing. I'm like, well, it sounds really good.
Stay with them, man. Got a stick on me in this cave you in. I ain't care about school, bitch. I had me a plan. What a crib in the hills, mama say you would stop. Bad bitch walk up, see I know who you are. If I ever get robbed, you not going far. See a pic of your face and me up to the law. I fuck with you, baby, you got too much love. Just waiting for this that I go on a tour. I was outside, boy, you was still on the porch. Niggas envious fuck, so I keep me a torch.
That's really... I like that. So, let's read. So, the producer, let's talk about him. Lint. Oh, that must have been the guy sitting in the front there, showing us the food and stuff. Lint, or At Pieces of Lint, is a 19-year-old producer from Bronx, New York, the birthplace of hip-hop. If I'm remembering that correctly. Was it Brooklyn? No, the Bronx. Zaire Pool. Oh, Jesus, that's a cool name. Professionally known as, I believe, LADÉ, and sometimes stylized as LADÉ, yep, is an American recording artist and record producer, not reigning, from Norfolk, Virginia. Began his music career in mid-2021 under the name LADÉ What the Fuck, LADÉ What the Fuck, releasing his earliest tracks to SoundCloud in late 2022. He rebranded to just LADÉ. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I like this stuff. I guess I don't need to keep this open because there's no information on it. I thought that sounded cool. I really liked the production on that. The music on that was really awesome. I wish his voice stood out a little bit more. Yeah, no, the play out is great. I like any song that gives us some time with a track, right? If that's appropriate, right? It gives us some time with the track, and I think it's more appropriate. I think it's appropriate on more songs than actually give us that time to like think about a song and have like just go, oh, that was really pretty cool, you know? Like, let us enjoy it. Let us see what we think about the song before you just end it and go to the next song. FTW, not WTF. Whew. You can tell. I'm Russian. Let's go. Can't Do This Alone, a song by Wiki. Wiki? Who's Wiki? I've reacted to... I don't think I've reacted to Wiki. To Wikipedia I've reacted to. Wiki. Patrick Wiki Morales, 31 years old, born 1993. Wiki, rapper. Better known by his stage name, Wiki is an American rapper and record producer from New York. The city's so nice they named it twice. He was a member of the New York-based hip-hop group Rat King. Ah, yeah, I've done some Rat King. With rapper-producers Sporting Life and rapper Hack. He left in 2015. Morales was also a member of the Secret Circle with rapper Antoine and rapper-producer Lil Ugly Mane. Oh, until 2018. He has since released 3 solo albums, No Mountains in Manhattan, Oofy, and Half God. Okay. Yeah, I did, I've done one track from Rat King. I don't think I've done the second track. And I liked it. Something like Cold Beach in the winter or something. I don't know. Rat King. But I liked it. Snow Beach. There you go. Back in July of 2023. Wow, how do I remember that shit? Because it's been a while. But I remember that song well. F the World. Oh, that could be too. For the Win. Yeah, I do remember For the Win, for sure. Well, let's check this out. Can't Do This Alone is the name of the track. Come on. What am I doing? And let's listen to it. I'm sorry, I'm going to stop. Features Navy Blue, who I do not know. Sage Elsesser? Gotta be. Elsesser, Elsesser. Born in 1997, also known by his stage name Navy Blue, is an American rapper, skateboarder, model. Fuck you. just die. American rapper, skateboarder, model, visual artist, and producer. Let's be cute and talented. Fuck you. Producer for the likes of Wiki, Earl Sweatshirt, Cities Aviv, Pink Sufi, Ka, and Slums Collective. I hate people like that who are talented and beautiful and just want to fucking die. Track 4 on an album called Half God from 2021. I think this was his second album. I could be wrong about that. Rap, East Coast rap, conscious hip hop, jazz rap, underground rap, abstract rap. I love jazz rap. I love abstract rap. So let us check this out. Can't Do This Alone from Wiki and Navy Blue.
I do this for the love, it's pro bono. Pat and Navy, can't do this alone, but this is solo. Big Brody like how R.A.P is the Momo. My Jamaican mans deliver me the homegrown. I put my heart on the line, a lot I don't show. Coast clear, post, crossbar, woodworks. Good hurt, showing me the ropes. The shit I wrote is sincere, sincerely yours. I'll be counting blackbirds or on the course. The love I give is transferred. When I was born, my mama said I didn't hurt. My father scorned, taught me how to love the earth, how to love me first. Live a living curse, the feeling lovely. Word, moving swiftly down this road of life. Another turn, another trip around the sun, another castle burn. Cat got your tongue, nah, I was just immersed within this very moment. My home is just a church, it's a sanctuary. My only job to serve, service keep me grounded. It struck a lot of nerves, purge, I was bloodletting. Something gotta work, lavender and rosemary, sage, frankincense and myrrh.
My mind also said that I didn't hurt. See, with Carlos, it was a natural birth. He had a feeling it. He was at first. So for me, tried to ask for an epidural, but it was too late, ready to burst out the belly, ready to immerse myself in the world, collect me some turf. Put a Wiki flag in the dirt and went to work. When stuck in the crib, went berserk. But ain't no telling where he went with his words. And I tripped and fell. My ex put a spell on me, a curse. Learned some brujeria.
It's crazy. The thing that's really weird about this track is the way the beat behind it, and specifically the vocals in the sample, just chop up and like interrupt the flow. And I think that's obviously part of the point. That's why it sounds like that. They wanted to get that effect, but man, I want it to just flow. I just want it nice and easy, but it's not nice and easy. And again, it makes me question, why did they do that? Why do they want the vocals to be like that, to interrupt your thought process? And I think so that you are thinking about the words and not paying attention to the music, because the music is so disruptive. But maybe it's to call attention to the music so you don't listen to the words, but that doesn't make sense to me. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. And this is interesting.
Well, I teach, lifted it cause the love was too real for me. So eventually I prevailed, but it's early, see. I'm on a journey still. Sage gave me what I need to continue to tell. Bad or good, everything I've been through, so you don't make the same mistakes that Wick do. What I gotta do to get through without copping the brew. Twist off the top for a brief moment, put a stop to the blues, but then it turned into a cycle. Ain't no stopping the blues, so I had to put a stop to the booze. Pop me some shrooms, locked in, drop some heat on top of the beat. And I don't need a stage, do it on the block, on the street. Pay the price properly. Stay practicing monogamy. Married to the game, that's all I can see. If it divorced me, forced to run weed, get some custodies. No, I swore in front of the priest, not likely the game got me. She'll spot me like my Aki, and I'm a ride or die for the game, that's my wifey.
Huh. Interesting. Like, he's talking about him as a kid and how he burst out of his mom and blah blah blah. But then we get to the end and it gets much more serious, right? He's talking about how he's married to the music. He had a problem with alcohol. He stopped doing that by taking shrooms. I don't know. And he's married to the music. This is what his life is. It doesn't matter what happens. He's going to be doing. This is pretty interesting. This is like his dedication to his not his dedication. It's about his dedication to his art, right? It's his statement about his dedication to the art. What you doing, Peanut? What you doing over there? It was okay. Not my type of song. A little too disruptive in my ear. But still pretty good. Zero. Do you want the slowed version of this, Miles? I see your thing. Can you do a video, Miles Me Cloud Zaza in my pockets? I can do that eventually. I'll put this at the end, and maybe we can get to it. Maybe. Oh, Civils, is that your name? Watching the new Blade reaction now. Yeah, I had to laugh at my own reaction because it's not even an 8-minute EP, and my video is 45 minutes long. Yeah, I'll find the regular version here. Why do these all say slowed? Screwed, slowed. What the frick? What the frick? That's how cool I am. Those are the things. Oh, I could go to the I can go to the Spotify page. Let's do that. King of the Ghetto from 2001. Why is my voice so rough? My Story. Oh, there's lyrics here. Holy hell. Grape Street G Slide. I hope it's street. We are not taking any more reactions or suggestions tonight because I have all the ones that I could do for the evening. This is My Story from Zero. This says Slowed and Chopped too from 2006. Is that the right one? Have you heard any Zero? Yes, I have heard Zero. I like Zero. In fact, I like Zero a lot, and I like Pharoah a lot. Both Houston guys. I'm Screw, who is in chat right now, is a big fan of the Houston rap scene from back in the day, and sends in a lot of stuff from him. So is Screwed? Is that normal? Is that not normal? What am I supposed to be listening to here? Why isn't there any like normal version of this song? Peanut, what are you doing? Is Screwed an okay version to listen to? My Story. A lot of slowed ones. I'm gonna go with this this one on Spotify. Oh yeah, Civils. That's cool. Well, one of your neighbors is here every week as well. Let's check this out. I hope this is a good version to listen to. My Story from Zero. Let's go. 2006, 2001. I don't know. And god damn, what is with this? For some reason, my volume on Spotify keeps getting turned down to nothing, and I don't understand why.
I remember back in the day, living in the life when the world was so cold.
Okay, I'm Screw. You're gonna have to tell me. There's my cat trying to escape. Look at this little bastard. You're gonna have to tell me if this is an okay version.
About my first funeral, mama
No,
died
it's
when I was
slowed.
6 years old.
That's way too slowed. That can't be. That can't be right. How can I find a normal version of this? Zero My Story. Let's go to YouTube. Yeah, that's very slow. I'm not listening to you. Hey, here we go. 3.6 million views. My Story 0. I'm actually looking to see if there's a version from your channel, because I know you put stuff up. You have us react to stuff from your channel. Okay, we'll go with this first one and see if it's right.
Yo, man. What's
there you go.
Man? You tripping, son? Put the gun down, dog. It ain't even worth all that, man. Let's talk about this shit, man. What's he?
Okay, I gotta say right off the bat, if you can't see it very clearly, he's wearing a shirt with Rudy from Fat Albert on it, and where would you ever find that shirt? That's fantastic.
You, man, come on.
Man, I can't handle this shit, man. It's motherfucking life, man. It's a motherfucking weight on my back, man. And I can't lift this shit right now, man.
Word, man, I feel you and all that, man, but it ain't even worth it to go there, man. You bigger than that, son. You done made it this far, man. Think about it, man.
I remember back in the day, living in the life when the world was so cold, reminiscing about my first funeral. Mama died when
God, listen to his voice. He just has a kind of roughness. It's not even rough. It's just like, it's like driving on like pebble. What is it called? What's it called when the like roads are made of stones instead of that's what it sounds like to me. It's really cool sound.
I was 6 years old, one deep in the game, feeling the pain, beware cause I ain't right. Got a gorilla tripping on everybody, so me and my partners ain't tight. I'm all alone in this here world of mine, and I steady be feeling the stress. Though it's nothing but a test, I still be feeling like I'm not blessed. He run to my father cause he don't care, one deep in the world straight like that there. I might end up in the electric chair, I hope somebody got a nigga in their prayer. I'm falling out, perform a home invasion, then I'm hauling out. I'm about that paper, I won't stall it out. Even if the law come, I won't call it out. Zero the crooked that I'm living in sin. Try to chase a paper by pipping a pen. I said fuck the rapping, but I did it again. Picking up a fine point and I pivot again. 24 years old and I'm sleeping outside, dealing with the fact that Screw just died. Running around with my motherfucking brain fried. Anything is anything on the cool, I'll be ready to ride. So I be looking for death, making a death wish. Gone on to check a nigga off the checklist. I really need to get a piece of mind before I kick the bucket. Nigga, my peace might still be restless.
This is my story, G.
What a wonderful life. Struggle and strife, my life.
This is my story, G. What a wonderful life. Struggle and strife.
Too many problems on my mind. Living life is starting to be a full-time grind. I'm just trying to live my life, but somehow peace is something I'll never find. Too many problems on my mind. Living life is starting to be a full-time grind. I'm not trying to lose my life, but if I do, I wanna meet Jesus Christ. Sometimes my mind be on another level, and I just can't take the pain. Wanna put a hot one in my brain. It's cold out here and I can't stand the rain. Sometimes my mind be on another level, and I just can't take the pain. Wanna put a hot one in my brain. It's cold out here and I can't.
So it's interesting that he talks early on about the fact that his dad wasn't around and kind of how that affected him. And now he's talking about how he wants to put a hot one in his brain, and it's hard out here. And I was thinking about the thing he said about his father earlier on, and I was going to say something. I think for a lot of people, I don't think there's any good excuse for leaving your kids. I don't think there is. But I think what a lot of people get stuck on is they feel like their kids would be better off without them because the parents, they haven't yet dealt with, and maybe never will, dealt with all of the crap that they need to deal with to be a healthy, complete person. And I think that's what Zero's talking about. He's like, my dad wasn't there for me. Now I'm growing up. I'm having a hard time. And I gotta wonder what he would think about being somebody's dad when he's doesn't feel healthy. I often think and say I feel like I'm like a horrible anchor around the necks of my wife and my daughters because of the mistakes that I've made in my life and the struggles I have with finding work, and what that how the impact that has on all of us, right? And that's my fault, but I'm not gonna make that better by leaving. Like, and that's what I think about as I'm listening to this song, and it just reminds me that life, relationships, everything is an endurance game. You just have to muscle through, and that's what I think of like as I'm listening to this.
Stand the rain, maintain. This is my story, G. What a wonderful life. Struggle and strife, my life. This is my story, G. What a wonderful life. Struggle and strife. What I feel in my brain, but I've got to maintain. Struggling and I'm striving that a nigga be facing every day is too much strain.
Was there a little skip there? It sounded like there was a skip. I love this flow.
But I've got to maintain. Struggling and I'm striving that a nigga be facing every day is too much strain. Still I'm trying to stay on my game and I'ma match my mind. Feelings be looking to get it, so I'ma flash the 9. I'm sick of dropping record after record, tape after tape. Another release, will I get the cash to time? Finna lose my mind. All of my rapping raw dog, they done got a record deal for the nigga 24 in the game. And then the damn thing changed, still feeding for a record deal still. Say Mr. A&R, nigga, you know I'm throw. Check the sound scam, my CDs get sold. Living in a world so low and so cold. Poverty got a nigga in a chokehold. Don't nobody love a nigga in these streets. If a nigga ain't got no bread, turn to my family members when I'm looking for a place just to lay my head, running a fucked up state of mind. Motherfuckers don't know it, but a nigga dying inside. I broke bread with the world, now the world can't break bread with. It got a nigga crying inside. Jesus, can you stop the hurt? Every day the worry, but just stop the flirt. Forgive me for my sins, but I got that work. I wanna wear my own clothes, tired of wearing all my homeboy shirts. Sometimes I be looking for death, making a death wish. Going on to check a nigga off the checklist to get a piece of mind before I kick the bucket. Nigga, my piece might still be restless. This is my story, G. What a wonderful life. Struggle and strife, my life. This is my story, G. What a wonderful life. Struggle and strife. This is my story, G. What a wonderful life.
Yeah, that's a nice track, I gotta say. Any track where the artist actually talks about personal stuff, like you can tell it's true, I'm totally there for it. Grape Street G Slide, this is how I react to music. If you don't like it, go watch something else. It's kind of that simple. I don't just sit here and go, hey, oh, that was hot, woo, like that's not how I react to music. I actually listen to the lyrics. I give my opinions on things. I talk about what my reaction to it, like what comes up in my head, what I think. That's just how I do my reactions. That's just what I think a reaction is. It's what I think of when I'm listening to music. If you don't enjoy that sort of thing, you really don't need to stick around, because that's what I'm going to do all night, and I will yap and yap and yap. 2022 sees the release of Eddie Murphy Golden Child Hat. So I hope you have all seen Eddie Murphy's The Golden Child. It's an 80s movie, 1986. Oh, such a fun movie. Such a fun movie. And Charles Dance is in it. What? That's crazy. You should all go watch this movie if you haven't seen it. It's just great. It's fantastic. I don't know. Is this? Yeah, this is it. God, there's some rap song too where he says, like the rapper says, oh no, that's what it is. It's Die Antwoord uses this, and I don't know if you know Die Antwoord, but they are a very unusual band. Die Antwoord movie, no. Die Antwoord, give me the knife. Baby's on Fire, is that? I think it's in Enter the Ninja. God, I can't believe that was in 2010. I love these guys too. When they came out, people were like, what in the hell is this? I fucking loved them. Just fantastic. Okay, let's do this song. Silk Money, is that who this is? Yep, it is. Okay. Eddie Murphy, Golden Hat. Here we go. We'll see what happens here. Silk Money, I am unfamiliar with. No good information here. Money. I could use some money. Track 13 on. I don't give a fuck about this rap shit. I'ma just drop until I don't feel like it anymore. I don't know why they have changed the interface here. It is, like I said, from 2022. Oh, last song on the album, listed as just rap. This will be fun. Let's do it.
Hey, my man from the audition, right? Yeah. Hey, what you playing? Jimmy.
Slow 7 Reaper, I am in the Seattle area. So I am right outside Seattle, so Washington. I don't know exactly how long I'll be here. I might be moving by the end of June back to Wisconsin. I'm from Burlington, Wisconsin, and I would be moving back to that lovely town of 10 or 11,000 people to move into a 2-bedroom condo with my 4-person family and my mom, who is in hospice. So that's exciting.
Oh, so you got Jimmy. Congratulations, man. You know. Hey, I only got one line, you know. Hey, but that's cool. I'm glad you got the part. I never played that part because of my values. But hey, I'm different. Congratulations, man.
Thank you. We felt we had to put our foot down by making Bobby Taylor an example. We feel that black actors should not have to accept the stereotype roles such as crying slaves, tar babies, jungle bunnies. And I say that as long as black actors play these roles, they'll never play the Rambos until they stop playing the sample.
Thank you, Mr.
As I take down my 2-strand twist and hit this spliff, contemplating in conversations with my inner kid, like, did I make you proud, or did I travel down routes you wouldn't have did, trying to get it how I live, and did I fuck bitches you wouldn't have hit, inquisitively searching through files in my brain. It isn't simply purpose, we smile through our pain, tribulations and trials we contrive to maintain, with only being...
See, this is very cool, like, kind of laid back jazz rap too. I love this backing track.
Hours away, I still feel so far from what I define as my cage. Kept my mind astray with psilocybin and what was compiled in my safe. Every time a nigga dies, his soul gets monetized. Seems we only worth more when not alive. That's why that death clause written and fine above that dotted line you signed. I heard it's regular practice, it's probably lies. Cause if I didn't decline at 1.5, my eyes would never not be inside them blinds. Paranoia great as 2 pairs sequoias. Stay away from hoes who barely know you contain composure. Don't be afraid to grow up. Roll up them roaches when you at your lowest. It be like that, I know it. How we can target all the accounts to amount new audience. Nigga, this my Faustian bargain with the devil. I made offerings like all my favorite artists did and still ain't make it. Ain't that some shit? Not a plaque nor a platinum hit could come back the act of sin when that door into within. Granting me VBS shackles to tassel my wrist to contractual bids. A freed soul can always be trapped again. Even temptations let David back in gigs. They'll wait patient faithfully for your tragic end. It be the ones that even clap at your win. Stay on your pivot and grasp the grass with all 10. Aaron Salters poured me a glass in my Benz. I want to teach you the game so bad, but it cost me so much. Everything I had, I gave it my last in hopes of Salters and a mountain of stuff I never needed, but when broke, I pleaded. When all I fiend for is trust, feeling beneath me when at my most egregious, and it still won't enough. The shroom dust looked just like fish food. The moon's dust covered me in crystals and granted me safe passage to inner Earth's most intricate and intimate rituals. The ayahuasca got me in pigeon view. Alibaba me from different dimension pools, turning my living room into a liminal, distant, familiar spoof. Uncouth. but somehow still astute. Unroot every truth I planted like figs falling from once they bearing your fruits and landed in the palm of your hands to bloom. The plan consumes and you're left with the power to choose. You know the rules, nigga. It's you that bends, motherfucker, and not the spoon.
Rain, sleet, and snow. I deliver your mail. I'm a U.S. postman, and you can be one too. I deliver people's dreams. And more importantly, I have the respect and the admiration of the entire community. And that makes me proud. So if you can't take pride in your job, remember, there's always work at the post office.
That's crazy. I don't think this is actually Eddie Murphy though. That's Murphy Graves, aka Murphy Graves. That looks like an album I'd be curious to check out. It's dense, right? Like this is like a lot of words, and he does a really good job of this section at the end. I thought was really great. The ooh sounds, right? Alibaba, dimension pools, living room, spoof, uncouth, astute, en route. Cat, why are you biting me? I thought it sounded very cool. It'd take too long to read through all of that and give some kind of feedback on it. Sure, send me $100. That's easy. People have sent me $100 before, and I've reacted to their stuff too. I'll do it. Tupac, So Many Tears, official music video. It's entirely possible I've heard this. It is also entirely possible I never have. So let's check it out. Who sent this in? Who sent Tupac in? Is that you, I'm Screw? It doesn't sound like something you would send. Eddie Murphy, The Silk Money. Tupac, it is you. Oh. Alright. That's cool. A little different for you. This is much more classic hip-hop. Let's do it. 3 minutes 58 seconds, 54 million views. Came out in 1995. Produced by Shock G and D-Flow Production Squad. Shock G, I really liked Shock G. That was the biggest break I had on this channel, was after Shock G died. I think I didn't do a video for 2 weeks because I was just like, that really made me sad. Because I liked his stuff. He was incredibly talented, and I thought he was funny. Like, I enjoy a funny anybody, and I really enjoyed his stuff. And my friends and I would often sing that terrible song that I love, but I can understand if people don't like it. The Humpty Dance. Loved it. Like, it's totally a white person thing, right? But totally loved it, and we would like rap that to one another, and yeah, that's how cool I am. Rap, gangster rap, hardcore rap, conscious hip hop, West Coast rap. Tupac. Why did they change this? I really don't like this interface on Genius. So Many Tears. 3 minutes 58 seconds. Let's do it.
Shall not fear no man but God, though I walk through the valley of death. Shed so many tears. I should die before I wake. Please, God, walk with me and take me to heaven. Back in elementary, I thrived on misery. Left me alone, I grew up amongst a dying breed. Inside my mind, couldn't find a place to rest until I got that Doug life tatted on my chest. Tell me, can you feel me? I'm not living in the past, you wanna last. Be the first to blast. Remember Cato, no longer with the seat deceits. Call on the sirens, seen them murdered in the streets. Now rest in peace. Is there heaven for a G? Remember me, so many homies in the cemetery shed so many tears. I suffered through the years and shed so many tears. Lord, I lost so many peers and shed so many tears. Now that I'm
I can't tell you how much I want to go look at what samples are being used here. That's what I tried to do a minute ago, but I couldn't find it really quickly and it was distracting me. I want to listen to the song, but I really want to know the samples.
struggling in this business by any means. Label me greedy, getting green, but seldom seen. And the world, cause I'm cursed. I'm having visions of leaving here in the hearse. God, can you feel me? Take me away from all the pressure and all the pain. Show me some happiness again. I'm going blind. I spend my time in the cell, ain't living well. I know my destiny is hell, but did I fail? My life is in denial, and when I die, baptized in eternal fire, shed so many tears. Lord, I suffered through the years and shed so many tears. Lord, I lost so many peers and shed so many tears. Now I'm lost and I'm weary, so many tears. I'm suicidal, so don't stand in me. My every move is a calculated step to bring me closer to embrace an early death. Now there's nothing left. There was no mercy on the streets. I couldn't rest. I'm barely standing, about to go to pieces, screaming peace. And though my soul was deleted, I couldn't see it. I had my mind full of demons trying to break free. They planted seeds and they hatched, sparking the flame inside my brain like a match. Such a dirty game. No memories, just the misery, painting a picture of my enemies killing me in my sleep. Will I survive till the morning to see the sun? Please Lord forgive me for my sins, cause here I come. Lord, I suffered through the years and shed so many tears. God, I lost so many peers, and Lord knows I tried. Been a witness to homicides and drive-bys taking lives, little kids die. Wonder why as I walk by, broken hearted as I glance at the chalk line, getting high. This ain't the life for me, I wanna change, but ain't no future right for me, I'm stuck in the game. I'm trapped inside a maze, see this Tangeray influence me to getting crazy, disillusioned lately. I've been really wanting babies, so I can see a part of me that wasn't always shady. Don't trust my lady, cause she's a product of this poison. I'm hearing noises, think she's shitting on my boys, can't take no more. I'm falling to the floor, begging for the Lord to let me into heaven's door. Shed so many tears. Lord, I lost so many years and shed so many tears. I lost so many peers and shed so many tears. Lord, I suffered through the years and shed so many tears.
That definitely has a very timeless quality to it, doesn't it? Really well produced, like really stunningly well produced. Okay, songs that sample so many tears. No, that's not what I want. It's samples. Okay, The Dude from Quincy Jones and That Girl by Stevie Wonder. Ah, that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Huh. I don't know The Dude from Quincy Jones, but I'm pretty sure I know That Girl from Stevie Wonder. I've listened to a lot of Stevie Wonder. Yeah, that just is really a good sounding track. What does this say? Death is a constant theme on the album, and on So Many Tears we get a glimpse inside the mind of a man on the brink of madness. Madness. We find an almost vulnerable Tupac not only dealing with the pain he struggles with through his childhood, but the internal demons that are trying to break free. The low groove created by D. Flisno production squad that samples Stevie Wonder's That Girl really fits this dark, depressing theme that Tupac was trying to achieve. The song is nothing short of a masterpiece. It is very good. Yeah, that's a good track. It's pretty straightforward what it's about, right? Like, I don't have too much to add to this. His hard life growing up, what he's seen, what he's done, his fear that he's going to be killed by his bad guys, by his enemies. Huh. What year did he die? This came out in 95. Okay, so it was before he died. Wow. Yeah, good track. Very good track. That should surprise no one that I think it's good. Up to Date Mythology by Milo. What is this? Can I even find that track? By Milo? Will that help? Up to Date Mythology. R.A.P. Ferreira? On Bandcamp? Is that Up to Date Mythology? R.A.P. Milo. Why does it say Milo? And then R.A.P. Ferreira is what I'm getting here. Is that the right thing? Who sent this in? R.A.P. Mythology. No, that's not what it was. Up-to-date Mythology by Miles. Sebastian, can you give me a hand at all with this? And Pierre Bourne is next was Baby Yoshi. R.A.P. for... Okay, that is the right one. Thank you, Sebastian. I just didn't see your message. Oh, wait. What? How did I miss a whole bunch of messages here? What is going on here? Yeah, so Grape, you seem to really want to rake me over the coals, and that's cool. Like, I really don't care. One of the reasons why I do these reactions is because I haven't heard this stuff. I think watching somebody react to something that's heard something before is not particularly interesting. And what I'm trying to do by doing these reactions is listen to things that I haven't heard before and give my honest reaction to them. That's what I do. If that offends you, like I said, this is not the place to be. It's just not. Alright, so this is the right one. R.A.P. Ferreira. Who is that? This is newish. Like, this came out a month ago, it looks like. R.A.P. Ferreira is the current stage name of Rory Ferreira. Hopefully I'm saying his last name correctly. Formerly known as Milo. Okay, there we go. And known as Scallops Hotel when performing both production and rapping roles of a track on a project. R.A.P. are actually Rory's initials. His full name is Rory Allen Philip Ferreira. Wow, this is not written well. He is an American rapper and producer currently based in Biddeford, Maine, where he owns the record store Soul Folks. That is fantastically cool. So let's check this out. Up to Date Mythology is the name of the track. Track 3 on Outstanding Understanding. Produced by Frankie Jack's Nomad. Came out 2024. Third song out of 15 on the album, and it is listed as rap. Alright, I'm interested. I mean, even the cover looks interesting, right? Let's check this out.
You know this nigga, this 87 cheeseburger eating ass nigga. Yeah, 1, 2. Yeah. Little fat motherfucker couldn't count the seconds fast enough. Dismayed at how them hard times seemed to laugh at us. They prayed for mercy and I told them such was blasphemous. Instead give thanks for how them rations lasted us. Yeah, but that's the mind of a hustler. Indeed, it's quite a combustible luster. The nigga's scream sounded like a modem getting flustered. And I'll never forget them eyes. Is your mythology up to date? What's your personal policy of the day? I'm wondering if I wanted to walk away. Would you make that difficult for me? Yeah. Is your mythology up to date? What's your personal policy of the day? I'm wondering if I wanted to walk away. Would you make that difficult for me? Yeah. I was yelling freedom. They were screaming free and dumb. They want to be demons. I want to play lead, bass, and drums. I ain't got time for this.
It's interesting. He has like a slight quality to his voice that reminds me very much of Who am I trying to think of? Kendrick Lamar. Like, has a little quality to his accent, to his pronunciation of things. Like, very much reminds me of him.
Ain't got time for this, it's far too precious. I ain't got lines for this, it's new metrics. I'm struggling with the nation sack, mojo hand in full effect. Chicken bone savoir faire, oh yes, I'm really that. Rode it on a ruby yacht, my niggas ain't rowing back. Rode it on a ruby yacht and my niggas ain't rowing back. Is your mythology up to date? What's your personal policy of the day? I'm wondering if I wanted to walk away, would you make that difficult for me? Is your mythology up to date? What's your personal policy of the day? I'm wondering if I wanted to walk away, would you make that difficult for me? I sat still and let the sting of betrayal hit my face. I sat still and let the sting of betrayal hit my face. I sat still and let the sting of betrayal hit my face. Then severed them off like limbs. Humming hymns when I did it.
Hi, Sierra.
Humming hymns when I
see you.
Humming hymns when I did it. Humming hymns when I did it. Humming hymns when I. Humming hymns when I did it.
I think I would enjoy this entire album. So the one thing I noticed in here, first off, this is somebody who listens to a lot of music. I could absolutely tell that. Like, these are not, this is not a typical sounding thing. It uses samples that I think are very unusual. It doesn't even mention, like, what is sampled here. There's a lot of stuff going on here. But he mentions, something about it. The lyrics say ruby yacht, like a red yacht, a ruby yacht. There's a poem called the Ruby Yacht. Here we go. The Ruby Yacht of Omar Khayyam. That's a book. Okay, I thought it was a poem. Published in 1859. I don't think he's talking in the book, in the song, about a ruby yacht. I think he's talking about the Ruby Yacht of Omar Khayyam. And a ruby yacht is something that we can also look up. A ruby yacht is a collection of a rubai, of Persian language poems having 4 lines. There you go. I think that's what he's talking about in the song. So, kitten, are you sitting on my arm? Thank you. That will be very easy to do stuff. Yeah, Sebastian, it sounds like it's probably a really interesting album. I think, like I said, if he owns a record store, he is constantly listening to stuff and probably has a really deep knowledge of anything that is on record. That sounds really interesting. I might have to check that out. I don't know if I would do a reaction to like the whole album, but I would definitely check it out on my own. And it might be kind of too dense to actually really get into, but we'll see. Hulu from Pierre Bourne. I have reacted to Pierre Bourne's album Good Life? What was that album called? What was his album from a couple of years ago? I did it on another page that, another YouTube channel. Here, Good Movie. That's what it was, from 2022. Oh wow, he's come out with 3 more albums since then. And I thought that was a good album. There's some good tracks on that disc. Let's check this out. This is Hulu. I assume named after the channel. Oh my god, why? What did Genius do? Why do people have to change things that don't need to be changed? Track 3 on The Life of Pierre 5. Initially dubbed Southside by fans, Pierre previewed this song on Instagram Live throughout 2019 and early 2020. It was officially released June 11th of 2021 as Hulu on The Life of Pierre 5. So this is listed as rap and New York rap, and that's it. Alright, let's do it. Let's see what we got. Let's move this over a little bit and check it out.
Look, you wanna be like me, that's why they stalking me. Wait, how I get so fly, I guess that's why she hawking me. It's the crimson chin. Baby girl be charming me. Wait, she just did her nails, yeah, baby girl be clawing me. I'ma draw the line, yeah, fill in the blank with me. Come and spend some time, yeah, but you can't stay with me. Yeah, I see it in your eyes, yeah, I know you hate to leave. Yeah, my diamonds really ice, like a day to skating rink. Wait, sit in my passenger side, yeah, race with me. Wait, midnight club, club at midnight, leave it racing me. Yeah, I ain't a dog, I ain't a scroll, I'm Grey's Anatomy. Yeah, I'm on the edge, I'm on the ledge, I'm on the balcony.
I love the way this sounds. Really smooth sounding, very, very cool. I love when rappers are their own producers. And, right, he did produce this as well. Yeah, I love it. Because you get one person's vision, and that's somebody who knows how to both rap and produce. And there's no miscommunication between two people trying to come up with what they want the track to sound like, right? This is very cool.
I'm a king, wait, call me majesty, wait, analogy, wait, I'm out this galaxy, yeah, as high as I can be, wait, I can't find the sea, ain't no gravity, yeah, you ain't attached to me, I just walking by and everything, yeah, so casually, used to work a grocery store, I got these bags on me, like she doing chores, yeah, she gon' vacuum me, like she gon' go to war, yeah, she gon' blast with me. First one in the door, yeah, and I'm the last to leave. What I'm working towards, man, why you asking me? Watch out for the boys, yeah, they been tracking me. I got this red money and my cash made legally. Big shot, hot shot, know you 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 big shot, hot shot, big shot, hot shot, big shot, hot shot, top spot, it's my block, roll it, make time stop, she cozy, in my spot, it's on me, it's my shot, they phony, don't like us, fake homies, I think I Jesus on me, faith I got, I feel holy, I think I Jesus on me, faith I got, I feel holy, I think I Jesus on me, faith I got, I feel holy, I think I Jesus on me, faith I got, I feel holy,
Why is he wearing a Microsoft shirt?
I think I love you close, don't get caught traffic motion, it's upside did it alone, yeah, I squad holes are dope, Photoshop, yeah, you know, high I rock, she gon' hold me down, the meantime, that right there, you call a good job, double negative, no hands, non-stop, baby, give me brain, baby, go insane, let me switch lanes, go a different pace, man, I'm on a plane, man, I can't complain, first class game, too much money game, bought a new
Okay, that's a big change. Whoa.
chain, ignorant ways, ignorance of bliss, smile on my face, mama just prayed, grandma just prayed, grandma want a car, wanna switch lanes, for my birthday, I want more than you, babe, fuck you any day, make you scream my name, I got deja vu, do the same thing, man I wasn't changed, step my loose change, like a piggy bank, but my money can't.
Yeah, I'm screwed. I didn't feel that switch either. I don't know. It is a different song. Okay, good, because I was like, what is happening here? Why is this in the official music video for Hulu then? That was a really sudden, jarring change in the song. If it's a different song, then that's fine. Wow.
Fitting like it's lame. Got no fucking cape. Say no hoes a day. That is not okay. Man, you know the rules. Yeah, it's still the same. Yeah. Baby, give me brain. Baby, go insane. Let me switch lanes. Go a different pace. Man, I'm on a plane. Man, I can't complain. First class game. Too much money game. Bought a new chain. Ignorant waves. Ignorance of bliss. Smile on my face.
I like this version, or this song too.
Grandma want a car, wanna switch lanes.
Whoa. Oh, I like the sound of this now. Sorry, Clover, I do see your question. I'm just in the middle of a video. Yeah, I still don't know what I think of that switch over in the song. Switch to it and switch back. It was a little odd to me. A little sudden. Jarring, one would say. But I like the sound of each of the parts of this song. I like that. That's a good track. I have no idea what this is about because I was distracted by what people were talking about in chat. I put Grape in timeout because I don't like the idea of somebody saying, send me the money that should go to the person who's on air. You can fuck right off. And Clover, I unfortunately don't have the time to email people when I do reactions that they send to me. I just simply don't have the time. As you can tell, I'm months behind on the stuff that people do send me. I would love to be able to do that, but it's just not going to happen until this channel blows up and I have millions of followers and an assistant to help me do everything. But if your name is the same here as it is in what you sent to me, I will make an attempt to let you know. I just don't. I don't do that normally. Like I maybe have sent messages to one or two people who were like specifically said like, "Can you please let me know?" in the email when they sent me something. I just don't have the time to do it. And I especially am not going to have the time coming up in the next couple of months because I might be packing up all my shit and moving 2,200 miles away. I apologize for that, but that's just how it is in life. Whirl. You are very welcome. Asthma too. Yeah, no, I thought that was good. Chat pile song. I could do another chat pile song. In fact, I might have one already suggested somewhere. Looks like we have another song from I'm Screw. This is SPM with The System. Don't fuck with the system. Nobody beats the system. Let's check it out. This is from 2001, if that information is correct. produced by Jaime Payne Ortiz on Never Change. Yeah, it says 2001. I'm sure this is just listed as rap. Whoa, whoa. Oh, rap, Texas rap, Latin urban, gangster rap, hardcore rap, Dirty South. Those all make sense very much for SPM stuff. Let's do it.
Just in the studio, man, doing my thing. One wiggy time. For all my hustlers, man. Here we go. This one's for those on the dead-end street, hustling hard to make all the ends meet. I hope one day I see your Benz creep. Watch for the jealousy that most friends keep. SP got the Bentley. All I could do is thank God 'cause he blessed me. I used to be just like you, slinging crack rock on the avenue, packing glass.
Sorry, you heard none of that, as you just said. I was going to say, Clover, I did a little bit of research when I first started listening to SPM because I heard he had been put away and what he had been put away for. And the case against him, very, very suspect. Very suspect. And a lot of people obviously think it was incredibly unfair and a miscarriage of justice, and I do not disagree with that. I think it looks like bullshit. So there you go.
And running from cops. Most of my clients like they cane on the rocks. Gunshots like 2 blocks away. I wonder who the fuck caught a hot one today. Never mind, 'cause I don't wanna know. I just lost 2 good friends in a row. 1 second, things is looking beautiful. The next second, you the star of the funeral. All my friends are on a dead-end street. Some locked up and some are R.A.P. You can't win, there ain't no way, no how. Clock your change and get the fuck on now. We was Pyrex shakers, Sunnyside money makers. In Hillwood we had rocks big as now and laters. Quick Snap was the store that we slung at. Everybody knew me for my 100 packs. Across the street was Law Elementary. My car was so clean, kids was looking up to me. They wanna be like me, a true hustler. 'Cause they daddy drives an old gas guzzler. The dope dealer, I ain't tryna brag, but fuck watching roaches tryna climb out my bathtub. I was a hardhead, tryna be a drug lord. Slow my road, nah homie, what the fuck for? I'm in a 2-bed trailer, man, I'm dirt poor. When hurricanes would come, I'd run next door to my homie's house. His name is Hewlin Hodges. We gon' make it out this ghetto, man, I promise. All my friends are on a dead-end street. Some locked up and some are R.I.P. You can't win, there ain't no way, no how. Clock your change and get the fuck on now. 99% of all criminals and dope dealers get busted by bullets or fucking squillers. And the 1% that made it was pure luck. But even he'll tell you that his life ain't worth a fuck. Cause in his mind he was caught 1,000 times, and in his mind he was shot 1,000 times. Without peace there can be no happiness. I wear a cross around my neck like the Catholics. I'm not sure exactly what my religion is. I just know I thank God for my little kids. The system got us selling drugs like some guinea pigs. Then they arrest us after we done made it big. They take our money, our cars, and our houses. Now tell me who's really selling the ounces? And any cash that we might have hidden goes to the system trying to stay out of prison. All my friends are on a dead-end street. Some locked up and some are R.A.Ps. You can't win, there ain't no way, no how. Clock your change and get the fuck on out. All my friends are on a dead-end street. Some locked up and some are R.I.Ps. You can't win, there ain't no way, no how. Clock your change and get the fuck on out.
So the thing I like about that track, good, I'm not muted, is it's true for one thing. Like if you sell drugs, break the law, they take all your shit, they take your house, they take your car, they take everything, right? They being the government, and the system is absolutely rigged against you. Even if the system is what forces you into being one of those people that needs to do illegal things in order to just survive. And I think that's one of the things that people don't take into account. We have a system that is terribly racist and discounts people of color, doesn't give them equal opportunities to those of us who look like this, and then when those people do things to ensure that their children can eat and live and have a place to live, the system comes down and crushes them. So yeah, I thankfully don't have to deal with that, but Jesus Christ, I can't imagine what it's like for so many people who do have to deal with that every single fucking day of their life from the day they were born. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. What else do we have here? Listen to any Ruben Slick? I have listened to Ruben Slick a few songs, and I really have enjoyed a few of them. Metro Zoo, I have listened to. In fact, I have something open on my screen right now. Oh no, I'm thinking of Metro Boomin. But yeah, Metro Zoo, it's been a while. I should say that. Ruben Slick, yep, love his stuff. The Bloodhail one, I can do that, maybe. Let's just Sebastian M. Yeah, it's not all karma. It's not. The system is rigged against people of color, like in the United States. Absolutely. It's not all karma. Plus, if it were karma, I'd be king of the world. Come on. And you think Trump is a good person? Give me a break. There's no way. Sideshow from Renee. I do not know this. I do not know this artist. I do not know anything. Sideshow is the artist, and Renee is the song. Renee Mayday. Sideshow. Is this new? June of 2024. This is off of Fun Toy. The fuck does that mean? Funtoy. 5th track out of 17. It just looks interesting, so I'm curious. Rap, underground rap, experimental, abstract rap. Oh, absolutely. I'm Screw. Everyone is the hero of their own story. That is true. This cover is fantastic. I don't know. Can I blow this up? 3 fingers on one hand. And maybe a couple more back here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fingers on this hand. I absolutely love that. That's great. Let's see. Sideshow. What's a good channel to watch? Maybe it's down here. Do they have a link to the video? Yeah, they do. Let's do this one. Whatever they link to here, we'll use that. Alright, let's do it. Renee Mayday from Sideshow. Sideshow is great. Found out about him through Earl Sweatshirt. I do like some Earl Sweatshirt. I would love to listen to some more Earl Sweatshirt. Let's do it. Let's go back up to the top so we can find the lyrics.
Everything about this is wrong, bro. You are not okay, man. And you going to a bad place. You going to hell, bro. There's no peace for where you going, bro. You not gonna make it out. Your damnation will be eternal.
They better not let me get hot. They better not let. Oh, that would have been a perfect spot. They better not let me get guap. They better not let me get hot. Identify they block. Turn they mama crib to the coffee shop. Turn they auntie crib to the parking lot. Turn they papa crib to the dog shop. We be trapping dogs out it. I be jamming like a hot point. You know I got a Glock. I be jamming till I'm paranoid. You know I gotta stop. But know that they against me. Can't trick me on my spot. Can't even speak on what I got. They might kill me for it. Got moves strategic with my heart, nothing personal. I bring my baby on a date. I'm always versatile. They hear my music, go home and rehearse the flow. Them moms trying to break fast, put me next to go. You get that? I'm geeking, put me next to smoke. Who first to leave? Who the next to go? Who down the league? Cause niggas follow us. I say this here with no apology. I'm spanking.
I like this beat. Very cool. It's just like kind of skipping around a little bit, but it's not. It's just the way that it's made. It's very cool sounding.
Everything in my sight, no one's stopping me. I'm spanking any nigga that write your shit garbage. Don't get that nigga the mic, discard him. If you try to book 10K, then hit Noggin. 10K regardless. The best option. Yeah, I think you should do that. Noggin at jackpotmgmt.com. That's all. Booking inquiries, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff. No interviews though, I don't do interviews. But you know, I best said that.
I really want an explanation of this. What is this supposed to be saying? It's really fun. Going to the bad place. Okay, so that was about eternal damnation. They did not let me get my guap. Get guap. They better not let me get hot. I'll gentrify the block. Okay. Gotta move strategic with my heart, nothing personal. I bring my biddy on a date. I'm always versatile. They hear my music, go home and rehearse the flow. And Mo, I'm trying to break fast. Put me next to the goat. You get that? I'm geeking. Just how good he is, right? It was a cool sounding track. I need to do more Earl Sweatshirt. That's for sure. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny about this the booking info in the track. That was great. That was great. Go contact. So I only have a couple of songs left that were sent in by the deadline. Eminem and Future. I see it messed up the plus there. Let's just double check something here. Future, yep, Eminem, Future, Pharoah, and then something from Miles. So I might be able to do most of these. It's 12:18 in the AM. Let's see. Where am I? And then Pharoah. Yeah, let's see. Eminem, Like Toy Soldiers. It's surprising to me how much Eminem music I don't know. He was he was kind of the reason I started really getting into rap and hip hop. Just because I was so impressed by his writing and skill and talent and blah 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 blah. But I kind of didn't follow up on a lot of his albums, and like I did some, but not all of them. What's this off of? Curtain Call, the hits. So what's it actually off of? Because it bothers the hell out of me when so this is the official music video, when they only list the greatest hits albums. Like, I want to know what album this is actually off of. Like Toy Soldiers, song by Eminem. Curtain Call. I don't think I have Curtain Call. 2004. That seems very early. Like Toy Soldiers. Huh. Oh, okay. It's from Encore. People are probably telling me that, right? 2:16 Texas time. Yeah, it's so weird that Texas is 2 hours ahead. Or at least, is all of Texas in Central Time Zone? Oh, Clover. Yeah, I remember. R.E.D. Worth It. I still have some of your stuff to do. I see it when I look through my list, and just because R.E.D. stands out so much. So yes, I know your stuff is coming up. I just haven't gotten to it yet. 3 o'clock East Tennessee time. Yep. That makes sense. Okay, so this is off of Encore. I probably have heard this then. Alright, that's good to know. Produced by Luis Resto and Eminem. This is track 10. Well, that's on the Curtain Call. Doesn't matter. This samples children's choir from Martika's Toy Soldiers for the chorus. Let's see. In this, he's emphasizing the importance of friendship and his duty respect to those he holds in high esteem during times of conflict. There you go. That makes sense to me. Let's check it out. Rap, Midwest rap, Detroit rap, diss track, hardcore rap, hip-hop, conscious hip-hop. Alright. I do love some Eminem. 5 minutes, 21 seconds. Let's go.
I'm bored. Let's do something else.
Stop that.
I got this book. My dad gave it to me.
Yeah. So I have to say, I have absolutely heard this song. I definitely remember it. But it has been a long time since I've heard it.
Who never blows his composure, even though I hold the weight of the whole world on my shoulders. I ain't never supposed to show it. My crew ain't supposed to know it, even if it means going toe to toe with the Benzino. It don't matter. I never drag them in battles that I can handle unless I absolutely have to. I'm supposed to set an example. I need to be the leader. leader. My crew looks for me to guide him. If something ever does pop off, I'm supposed to be beside him. That job, and I tried to squash it. It was too late to stop it. There's a certain line you just don't cross, and he crossed it. I heard him say Haley's name on the song, and I just lost it. It was crazy. This went way beyond some Jay-Z and Nas. And even though the battle was won, I feel like we lost it. I spent so much energy on it. Honestly, I'm exhausted, and I'm so caught in it. I almost feel I'm the one who caused it. This ain't what I'm in hip-hop for. It's not why I gotten it. That was never my object for someone to get killed. Why would I want to destroy something I helped build? That wasn't my intentions. My intentions were good. I went through my whole career without ever mentioning it. And that was just out of respect for not running my mouth and talking about something that I knew nothing about. Frustrate told me stay out. This just wasn't my beef, so I did. I just fell back, watched and gritted my teeth while he's all over TV. Down talking a man who literally saved my life. Like, it, I understand this is business, and this here just isn't none of my business. But still knowing that it could pop off at any minute.
So I gotta say, I actually have no idea who he's talking about in this, like the who dissed him, who mentioned Haley in a song. I have no idea. I suppose I could look up here. Yeah, hear him say Haley's name in a song. He tried to end the beef between 50 Cent and Ja Rule when he signed 50 Cent to Shady Aftermath, but the beef was already too serious for them to end it. He would expand on this in the second verse. After Eminem got involved in the beef, Ja Rule made his diss track Loose Change, where he mentioned Eminem's daughter Haley near the end of the song. This infuriated Eminem, and he responded very angrily in his diss track Do Re Mi. Huh, interesting. M says Ja crossed a line, but this is hypocritical for Eminem to say, as he didn't feel this way when 50 Cent threatened to kill Ja Rule's kids and family in his diss track Back Down, which was released months before Ja Rule even made Loose Change. Huh. Yeah, there's clearly a ton of information around this that I do not know. Well, let's keep going.
There used to be a time when you could just say a rhyme and wouldn't have to worry about one of your people dying. But now it's elevated, cause once you put someone's kids in it, it just gets escalated. It ain't just words no more, is it? It's a different ballgame. You call names and you ain't just rapping. We actually tried to stop the 50 and Ja beef from happening. Me and Dre had sat with him, kicked it and had a chat with him and asked him not to start it. He wasn't gonna go after him until Ja started gapping in magazines how we stabbed him. And 50 smash him, mash on him, let him have it. Meanwhile, my attention's pulled in another direction. Some receptionist at the source who answers phone to this desk has an obsession for me and thinks that I'll be his resurrection. Tries to blow the dust off his mic and make a new record. But now he's the game up, cause one of the ways I came up was through that publication. The same one that made me famous. Now the owner of it has got a grudge against me for nothing. If that other sucker could get it too. But I'm so busy being pissed off, I don't stop to think that we just inherited 50's beef with Murder Inc. And he's inherited mine, which is fine. Ain't like either of us mine. We still have soldiers that's on the front line, that's willing to die for us as soon as we give the orders. Never to extort us, strictly to show they support us. Or maybe shout them out in the rapper up in the chorus to show them we love them back and let them know how important it is to have Runyon Avenue soldiers up in our corners. The loyalty to us is worth more than any award is. But I ain't trying to have none of my people hurt or murdered. It ain't worth it. I can't think of a perfect way to word it than to just say that I love y'all too much to see the verdict. I'll walk away from it all before I let it go any further. But don't get it twisted, it's not a plea that I'm copping. I'm just willing to be the bigger man if y'all can quit popping off at your jaws with an knocking. Cause frankly I'm sick of talking. I'm not gonna let someone else's coffin rest on my conscience.
Yeah, I mean, I know M has a temper, right? But he's also a super smart guy. And I think this song is a good example of somebody who basically sat back and said, is this really what I want? You know, is this what I want to be doing? Is this how I want to spend my time? Is this what I want out of my life, right? And the people who I work with, who are part of my group, right? And he decided it was more important to try and be the peacemaker than to win, than to be the winner. And I think that's one of the reasons, one, why he's still around, and two, why people, I mean, unless they really dislike him, respect him. I think he's kind of remarkable in that way. He has definitely grown up in front of us over the last 30 years, pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's cool, like I said, because I can see his thought process in this and how much things hurt him, and how he's basically saying, you know what, this hurt me, this was bad, but I'm just gonna stop. I'm just not gonna do this anymore. Do you view CashApp song recommendations? Yeah, every single one. Every one that comes in, I copy over into my spreadsheet that I have here, right here. You might not be able to see on screen. Oh no, you can't. And I copy them over and am working my way through them for show. That's what I do, and I appreciate every single one that comes in. Not just because of the money, but because it's another song I get to react to and do late at night before I go to bed. Yeah, I definitely check out all of them for sure. And usually I like go through and collect them all every couple of weeks. I know I am due to do that very soon. And usually when I do, I will send back like a heart or a thumbs up or something like that, just to let people know. Yeah, Sebastian M is emotionally astute guy, but definitely conflicted individual. Oh, for sure. For sure. I mean, all you got to do is think about like how the guy was brought up, and I'm sure a lot of his life is filled with frustration that he has had to learn to deal with, and I'm sure with his successes, it's so much easier, and the power he has now, it's so much easier to fly off the handle and be angry and just be like, hey, I'm M. You don't mess with me. And instead, he's grown up to be somebody who actually takes a second, thinks about stuff, thinks about how he wants to present himself, not even present himself, who he wants to be, and tries to react in a way that is healthier. I don't know. I think he's a very cool guy. Let's see. Heluk. Is that how you're saying your name? Heluk? I've been watching for years, and you're always on your grind. Yep, I do videos every single day. I haven't missed a video for a while. I almost skipped tonight because I was running so late already, but didn't do it. Ooh, future Metro Boomin. Future Metro Boomin, Travis Scott, Playboi Carti. Produced by D. Rich, Mike Dean, and Metro Boomin. This is off of We Don't Trust You from March of 2024. Type shit. I don't understand that phrase. Type shit. I know people use it for, or type beat, type whatever. Like, I don't understand it. Like, I don't get the significance. Features 00 Cactus duo Playboi Carti and Travis Scott in the 4th track on Future and Metro Boomin's 2024 collaboration album We Don't Trust You. Was first teased. I don't care about any of that. 4th track out of 17. This is labeled Rap Neo Psychedelia. I'm pretty much going to like this. Dark Trap, Southern Rap, Texas Rap, Atlanta Rap, Hip Hop Trap. let's check it out. Mike Dean, yeah, Houston producer. Maybe we'll do Pharaoh, and then maybe I'll do Miles tomorrow as a separate video. Let's do that. Let's do that. So we're going to do this video, and we're going to do the Pharaoh video. And then we'll be done for the night. Let's check it out. 3 minutes, 48 seconds. Let's go. Oh, I like the sound of this. How cool is that with the bells in the background? Boom, 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 boom. Really, really cool sound. This part sounds too. The change in the whole production, his sick beat. I mean, that's just a cool song. I love their vocals. I think Future does really cool vocals. I think, who is this? Travis Scott does too. Playboi Carti obviously has great vocals. That's just fun. In my opinion, the only thing that would make, the only person who would make that song better is Thug. Like, that was a good track. I like that. Alright, last song. We're going to do Get Paid from Pharaoh. And like I said, we'll do Miles' Zaza in My Pocket tomorrow. I'll do that as one of the tracks that people request of me. Miles, I hope that's okay. I don't know if you're actually here, but maybe it will get you some more attenzione. Let's go. Any lyrics? I don't see lyrics. Wow, we're gonna. So I'm screwed. We're gonna make it through pretty much this entire album from Pharaoh, right? At some point here. Get Paid by Pharaoh. Which one's gonna be better? Let's use the more recent one, because it's from 2014. Oh, that's got that California type vibe, right? That's the song California. Hey, I love my vices. How are you? I just saw you were in here. Oh my god, you're live. Yes, I am. I was just watching your reaction to my song in Juice WRLD. Cool. Alright, somebody else is going to check you out. That's awesome. Let's just get into this song. It's the last one. Thanks everybody for being here. And I'm going to go to bed soon. I'm excited about that. It's 12:40 in the morning. What is happening in this music? This is like the craziest combination of things. I absolutely love it, but it does not sound like a rap track. It sounds like a, I don't know, it sounds like the mouth harp. That's what I'm hearing, is like a mouth harp kind of effect along with the music that reminds me of stuff from like the 70s and it's the Eagles, Joe Walsh, who used the mouth harp a lot in their music. I think it was Joe Walsh. This sounds cool.
I'll break through, eliminate who ever try to hold me back. Never another that coming back, going on stack, running with a pack of black sport. But I crack, gotta get it crunk where I'm at. Slanging it all night, I ain't trying to hear about sleep. Sitting in the door, 5 over 25 deep, playing second rolling sticks and sweets. Who there trying to take my style? Who there really wanna be playing with roll that move right this morning? Give it the orders, they gotta do the produce number one song now. Them hoes, I got something strong to speak with a bunch of bitches that wanna be playing we in the free world. When I catch them, Dr. Rowe will dissect them with a clan of boys and the evil of girls. I'm cursing while I'm releasing the verses the nurses are needed. You didn't think that Dave's could achieve like even ready to make a damn show we feed it. Your dough fly over and all you see is the soul of my shoe. I put my foot down and in one bound, I'm leaving in your living room. I got a thing, yellow bitch outside waiting. She's a getaway drive in this league. Now that your little big kick the routines understood hit to the flow, bitch. None of that whole shit, no panic. Get it one fuck up and I bush your ass. Holla on the slide for showing hush your ass. We didn't arrive and you give it hush your last. Pistol, get it, pray, pray, pray.
That's cool.
Mother's Day coming up and I can't even afford to buy my old lady a gift. Besides, I'm spreading out talk 'cause my slab broke down and I'm thumbing for.
Hey, Mother's Day is coming up this weekend, and I also can't afford to buy my old lady a gift.
Standing on the curb, brain occupied by urban. I'm just watching cars and trucks and vans and buses pass by. And ain't none of them stopping and started. Pissed me off, they wouldn't come to a halt and let me in. But then I looked around and I found something to help a young killer win. I saw a pale-faced bitch walking back to her car, so I followed behind because she had a piece of gold around her wrist that told her time. I made her get in, told her bitch don't grin, cause it ain't no laughing the matter. With my piece to her head, she did what I said, or else her brains would have scattered. I told her don't look at me, bitch, you must be rich, Rolex and a 97 Benz. Now give me that watch for your heartbeat, stop on a 1 4 count to 10, feel still get a pray.
Whew, I like his stuff. Yeah, I thought that was cool. Man, there was a lot of that I really liked. I enjoy Pharoah stuff a lot. I wish I had lyrics. Why weren't there lyrics anywhere? Did we look this up before? Is he still making music? Because, god damn, he should still be making music. That is a Russian rapper. That is not the rapper we are talking about. Pharoah Monk? Oh, he's still cool looking. 52, that sounds about right. 1972, a couple years younger than me. Is that him? Is this the guy from, no, Queens, New York? I think he is not from Queens, New York. I think this is a different Pharoah. Not Pharoah Monk. Type Daryl Burton. Pharoah. Here we go. I'll go to a fandom site. That sounds fine. Born 1973, better known by his stage name Pharoah, is an American rapper from Houston, Texas. He is a member of Street Military and South Park Coalition. That's right, he was in Street Military. His only solo album, 6 Foot Giant. Only solo album. That seems like a... oh, he's currently serving a 50-year sentence. Oh. He was convicted of aggravated kidnapping with a deadly weapon. That's awful. Wow, that's terrible. I'm sad. Why? What happened? Convicted of aggravated kidnapping with a deadly weapon. Oy. That's awful. Well, he was quite good. Yeah. I wish people could stop doing things like that. Wow. Harsh. That is awful. Ooh, more Curb Lagoop and Ruben Slick. Okay. I would do that. For sure. Oh, man, I'm bummed. I'm sad now. Cat, wow, you're really biting me. Stop. That hurts. Alright, well, we're going to do Miles Meet Cloud tomorrow. Oh, man, I'm bummed. This was a lot of fun. He was on fry all day and forgot his left somebody in the truck. Oh, that's not good. Wow, that's harsh. Don't do drugs, kids. Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. That's awful. 50 years? They didn't die, right? 50 years? He pistol whipped somebody and left him in the trunk? I forget he's black. Right. Never mind. Well, that's a shame. I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks everybody for being here. This was cool. It looks like I scared Grape away. I didn't mean to scare him away, but if you're gonna make stupid jokes about sending you money instead of me money, that's not gonna happen. I need my money. Have yourself a good day. I will be back with more videos tomorrow, and there you go. I'm gonna go do some research for my D&D game that I have to run tomorrow for my friend and his kids and my stepdaughter. papasquatjon, checking out. This is for YouTube. When this is live on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and share. Please go watch another video on the channel. You could do that as well right now. Down below in the description of this video is CashApp, PayPal, and Patreon information. There's also a playlist that I put together at the end of April. 15 tracks that I have listened to recently. Man, it's a good list. It's a really good list. So go check that out. Have yourself a good day. Goodbye.